Hello everybody, Calvin4V here. Here's just a little wallpaper I made myself pretty quickly. I'm going to animate this logo soon, but it's kind of a little bit pushed back on my to-do list. I am working on a really big clip right now, and thanks for 500 subs, and I'm going to make a little making of, try to give you guys a little bit more of a preview of it, just kind of what I'm going through to make it look really nice, and I gotta say, it is coming out really nice. I've learned a lot. And I've got a lot of really cool resources going on it. It should come out pretty fucking excellent. And it is an app clip for a pretty big movie making team. So yeah. Alright. Let's jump into this. Okay, there's a lot of shit you need to download to do this, okay? First thing you're going to need to download MDL Decompiler version 0.4.1. I'm going to have all these links in the description. Download 0.4.1, that's the one I'm going to use for this tutorial. And then you're going to place it in this giant ass pain in the ass place. Okay, so program files, Steam apps, kkinir 327. Alright, fuckers. Source SDK, bin, episode 1, bin, MDL compiler. And I'm pretty damn sure that you have to have the SDK downloaded and you have to at least run it once for that folder to exist. So if you haven't done that, do that. You're going to need it a lot of times anyway, because a lot of times it'll fuck up and it'll like lose a DLL and you have to open up the source SDK to get it to work. Mine did it Thursday. See? Alright. Next fucker, we need paint.net. Usually you use VTF edit for Counter-Strike source. It's a lot more convenient than this is, but it does open in this with the right plugin. The new VTFs don't work in VTF edit right now. It needs updated for the new VTF styles. But it open in paint.net if you get this plugin here, the VTF plugin, will open it in there, so it should work with the new VTFs. You're going to need GCFscape to get the models out of the VPK files, and you're going to need this Wonderboy SND file import plugin in order to import the model itself. And finally, you're going to need Notepad++. I'll have this link in here too. And that is for changing something about the model so that the decompiler will work. You have to edit a little piece of that, and I'll get over to that soon. Alright, so let's just jump right in here. Local disk, program files, Steam apps, common, not your name, and then Counter-Strike Global Offensive, CSGO, and then go to this pack01.dir VPK. You should have GCF ready. Open it with that, and then go to models, player, and then just right click on player, extract, and then just extract it wherever. Alright, I have mine extracted, so I'm not going to do it right now, but it'll give you all the player models in the game ready for you to fuck around with. And then you also got to do the same thing with materials, and then models, and then player. Right click on it and get the textures exported somewhere as well. Okay, once you have that done, just go ahead and close this. We're good with this part. We don't need this anymore. We're going to go to where you exported the models, which is here for me, and I put them in CSGO player models right here. Okay, I exported another one. I have 2 exported right now. I'm going to do a third on some random one. Let's go with the FBI. FBI.mdl. Let's do FBI. I don't know which one I want to do. Let's go with FBIA. Okay. So right click on it. Open with Notepad++. And here you are. Here's some model shit in here. Don't touch anything except for this little bit here where it says IDST1. Delete the 1, put a comma, and then save it. Okay? That's all you got to do. Normally with other models like Left 4 Dead ones, you have to rename these VTX files, make them DirectX 80, 8.0 or whatever, but they're already like that when you decompile it, so you don't have to do that, okay? Next, you got to run this MDL decompiler that we just installed or whatever. Right-click Run as an admin. Uncheck this. If this is checked, it will crash. It's a really stupid design, but it works, so use it. Alright, we just did variant A, so click on it, and then go to output directory, fuckers, and you put it in this folder, and you make a new one, and we'll call it FBI A. Double click on it, hit select, And now just hit extract. It loaded model, and it computed dumping model, which is good. That means it worked. It's got all our SMDs broken apart and ready for importing. All right, if you double click, you see it's got all of our SMDs ready to go. Okay. Next, we're gonna jump right ahead, and I'm gonna show you that these SMDs work. I'm gonna run 3ds Max. Alright, it's gonna have some missing plugins and shit that are all messed up, but yes. Yeah, later today I'll shoot a video after I'm a little more cleaned up and I'm looking a little more pretty on my new video. So yeah, should be pretty fucking sweet. It's got some pretty cool shit going down. Alright, so 3ds Max is loaded, more or less. It's working on it, it's trying. Hurry up, I'm trying to learn here, you fucker. Alright, so hit here, go the little thing, import, choose SMD. I usually just do all formats, but you should see SMD on here, wherever it is. Yeah, valid SMD. That means you installed it correctly, and it will import this, but it won't import it if you don't put the plugin that I told you to download earlier. Alright, so go here, and then CTM FBI variant A. Hit OK, and here it is. He is in here. Their arms are all really kind of messed up. I might have to play around with the options a little bit. I mean, you can go ahead and hit here and then go edit mesh or whatever, and then, you know, use a soft selection eventually and try to just pull up this arm a little bit. And I'm sure it'll look fine if you do it that way, but I'm going to work on settings maybe change weights or something. I don't know, but yeah, he's in here. Here he is. Good old model, ready to go. I'm just going to delete this edit mesh since it doesn't really help right now. Okay, I'm just going to show you the basics on importing them. Alrighty, next let's go with textures. It's gray. We don't want it gray, we want it pretty for our movie making skills. Alright, so we gotta go get the textures. CTFBI, and then head variant A here. Okay, open with paint.net. Like I said, I usually use VTF Edit. It's a lot better than this, but it doesn't work right now with these type of textures. I'm sure it'll probably be fixed a little bit later. Them is pretty fucking awesome. Alright, here we go. Just save this texture. Hit OK. And then you got to do it with all the textures that you're going to use. So all the variant A's, so lower body. And it looks like they don't have a bunch of lower bodies. They all share the same lower body. That's nice because all the other ones I've done so far have not done that. Okay, same thing. BMP. Save. Hit OK. And are the upper bodies the same? They are. And I saved this in the wrong folder. I'll have to fix that. Alright, save as. Looks like the CT variant's the only thing that changes is the head, so it's good knowledge you can drop on somebody. Hey, did you know that on the FBI the only thing that changes is the head? And the people are like, holy shit, you are so smart. And you'll be like, but you're not, because you are a stupid noob. And you'll drop the N-word, the noob word, and people will think that you're cool. Alright, open it up, go Material Editor, hit M, that opens that up. Go Material, Get Material, Scene, and then SMD Import, since we haven't changed the name. And this is all the textures you'll need. So just click on it, hit the diffuse here, turn the blur down to 0, which is what I usually do, and then CTFBI. Alright, CSGO player models, FBIA, and we're looking for lower body. And there it is. Next one, whoops, yes, next one, material 36 or whatever. Now you gotta do the upper body. And same fucking thing. Upper body. And then finally, just get the head. The best fucking part. Turn the blur down to 0. Oops. You should put the texture in. It's a little known fact. When you go to put the texture in, make sure you put the texture in, because if you just exit before you do anything but change the blur, it does nothing. Okay. Alright, here we go. FBI head variant A. And look at this. We have this FBI guy all ready to kick some ass. Look at him. He looks like a fucking all-star. Ready to destroy some terrorists. Some urban terrorists with like sweatshirts to protect them from the FBI. Okay? But yeah, he should work. He's got bones on here. He's ready to go. You could rig him a little bit, you know. You could do a little fanciness with him. You know, I'll show you just... You can get him ready to animate a little better than the default bones if you want. See? There you go. His arm is awesome. See, it works. But yeah, that's all I'm really here to show you how to import this. Just add an IK chain, nothing too fancy. And it doesn't look too bad, that spot now, when it's got an IK chain and it's all bent. I don't know. You probably have to play with it a little bit. But, yep. I should play around with my settings a little more. But I don't really need to animate CSGO. I just thought you guys would like the basic tips on how to get this guy going in here. And yeah, that's all I have. So subscribe me, comment on this video, tell me I am everything you've ever looked for in a man, and that I am so well hung you can't believe it. And just keep lying to me like that, and we'll get along great. Alright, so yep, peace.